Well, based in my experience and our experience, um, learning IELTS is not just good for preparing you for the IELTS exam, but my students told me it is also good, even though if you are just a student in secondary or you are working in a company who wants to promote, okay, in the near future, because the method of IELTS can really improve your speaking, okay, and your confidence as well. Okay, yeah, that is what they told me. That is why students who will request for free talk during class, I don't usually give them free talk, but I will give them the IELTS, okay, because it follows a method, okay, and it is really effective. Okay, there you go. Now for you, Mildred. Okay, I will ask you again, what is your purpose? Why you want to learn IELTS?
Teacher, this is my primary purpose why I want to study this or preparation for IELTS exam. My plan is at this moment, okay? My plan is to migrate somewhere, okay, with
Wow.
the whole family. So, as a main applicant, as of this time, I would be the main applicant. So it is required.
Mm, I understand. Where do you
Uh,
want to migrate?
Plan to migrate in Canada.
I have relatives in Canada. They also migrated there. Yeah, the
Oh.
entire family. Yeah, they are there. My cousins got married there already. Yeah.
Oh, maybe we will meet there soon.
Yeah. So they are there. But they went there as OFW. And when the mother got the chance, okay, to really establish herself there, so she also took my cousins to go with her. Uh,
For me, teacher, I plan to be a student visa. That would
mm,
be the easiest way or pathway that I need to go there in in that place. Mm.
right.
7 years back, we had an application or planning to to migrate. Unfortunately, there was a discouragement because we are already stable here in Doha. But at this stage that we have three children, that would be that would be reconsider because of the high expense for these three kids, especially in their studies. So that would be the time that we decided as a husband and wife to migrate somewhere. And that would be the place that we plan for.
Yeah,
Hopefully
you were.
soon.
This is really nice because you will start earlier. Because my IELTS students, they started before the exam. They already started the preparation 8 months or 9 months before. Okay, the exam. That is really the preparation. Okay. But for us Filipino, no need to worry. You know why? Because we are very lucky being a Filipino because our pronunciation is already good. Okay. The clarity, the clarity is really a plus points. All we need to focus is on your organization of the sentence and your
Yes.
answer and the confidence. That what makes us very lucky. Okay. Unlike my other students, the Vietnamese, the Chinese, if you try to listen to them, their pronunciation, their accent, the emphasis, oh my goodness. So we really need to work hard. Imagine in a day until four classes with one student. Yeah. And your throat, it is really hard for them. But for Filipinos, it's really easy. I'm telling you.
Huh?
Yeah,
Hopefully it.
you were right. For the you need to get the exam. There is a requirement as to the band. Yeah, for
Mm.
my other students, they told me it's 6.5. So you need to check. Okay, what is their target? Okay, yeah. My
As,
my
as
student,
far
yeah.
as my no teacher, if you will apply for a student visa, IELTS could be waivable. But unfortunately, I want to take this in case in the future I will apply for a PR. It would be a 2 years validity. Okay, so it would be better if I will prepare and plan before, if God willing, before we will be there in that place.
Yeah, so the preparation is really high. Okay. There you go. Yeah, okay. But remember that for exams like this, you need to be confident. Okay, even though you are there. Okay, they say that being nervous. Okay, we can never avoid that. Okay, it will be there, but even though you feel 100% nervous, okay, speaking to the evaluator, if you know already that topic, we already took that during class, your percentage of being nervous will become just 50 or 40% only
Correct.
because you already know the topic. Okay, that is what they've told me. Okay, there you go.
I teacher, this is the thing that my weakness is. My roadmap in doing, that roadmap in doing, sentence. That is the thing. Even though I have an idea what would be, but I do believe that taking this, it could be easy for you and find a technique.
You are right, it's really with the organization and the use of
Yes,
words. Yeah,
correct, teacher.
it's a very big points in IELTS. Okay, there you go. So we will try to do that. Okay, so today we will have a warm up. Okay, so I want you to be comfortable with me and to be comfortable expressing your answer. Okay, and for me also to evaluate, okay, your level when it comes to vocabulary and grammar. Okay, for our activity today, this is a very nice book. Okay, a lot of my students are taking this one. This is called Speak Your Mind. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, here. All right, can you see it?
Yes. Issue
Okay,
one.
yeah, issue one. Are you busy? Very common. Okay. For this activity, it will be in two parts. For this one, for this book, I will show you. Okay, you are looking at it now. Okay, but for the next part later, I will not show you anything, but you will just listen to me. Okay, there you go. For this one, so I want you to be comfortable looking and try to understand it. So this is issue one. Are you busy? So first, Mildred, I want you to read the first paragraph.
Okay. Are you busy? Most people today claim to be extremely busy, but I wonder if they are really any busier than people who live at the other times. Maybe most people generally regard themselves as being busy even if they are not. No one wants to admit to idleness or laziness, not even to himself. It may be also be that people are aware that we are in so many possibilities of things to do that they feel compelled to do them all.
Okay, there you go. All right, now, okay, before we will move on, okay, can you look at this word? This is they. They. Okay. This is even. Even.
Okay, even.
Ah, that
They
is perfect.
even.
Yeah, okay. They even. Okay. Now, all right. So do you understand the paragraph?
Slightly, teacher.
Okay, there you go. Okay, so just understand the idea. Okay. Do you agree with the idea of this paragraph? Okay, someone is talking here in this paragraph. He says that most people today claim to be extremely busy. Okay, do you agree with that, Mildred?
Yes.
Mhm. How about you? Do you consider yourself to be extremely busy every day?
Okay, teacher, as a housewife and also as a housewife and um, working mother also, I do believe that everyday life here in Doha without helper or a nanny for our three kids, I consider that it would be an extremely busy for us. We are doing all house chores everything at home, and even a whole day working in the office. So I have 8 hours in the office, and at home, coming back home after work, it's another part that I will work for the 3 kids. That's why I
Oh,
consider this one extremely busy here in Doha without no one help for us.
okay, there you go. Yeah, I agree with you. It's really a very busy day for you. Okay, all the time. Okay, there you go. All right. So I can see the way you answer. Okay, that is good. There is like the introduction in the first part. Okay, you were able to expand your answer and the conclusion. Okay. Later as we go on, okay, we will try to focus more on everything you express. Okay, here. What keeps you busy? Okay, there are choices here. Okay. Can you choose what keeps you busy?
My job, family, concern, my kids. Three things, teacher. My job, family concern, my kids.
Okay, family concerns and your
Kids.
kids. Okay, there you go. And you were able to say that to me, okay, to explain a while ago, okay, why these three things, okay,
Mm,
are the ones keeping you very busy. Okay, here. Okay, now, here are example, okay, on
mm.
how they can answer. Okay, but later you can of course follow your own opinion. But I want you to look the organization and the words being used. Okay, number
Okay.
1.
On weekends, there always seems to be some sort of family obligation I have to attend. Someone is always having a birthday or anniversary or graduation or a wedding or other kind of family reunion. If nothing is scheduled and I think I will have some free time, it always seems like a family emergency occurs, so I never have time for myself.
Okay, there you go. So that is how, okay, this first person answered that question. Okay, there. It's very simple, right? I mean, the organization is very simple. I think it's
Mm,
only okay, four sentence. Okay, but it's complex. The sentences are complex. Okay, but it is straight to the point. Okay,
correct.
yeah. So I want you to remember that. Okay, when you answer, straight to the point. Okay, there. Next, for the second one, please read.
Okay. Children are not only expensive but time consuming as well. Every day, I have to make sure they are doing their homework. They participate in sports and other activities that I have to attend to. But even without these obvious instances, they always need my personal love and attention on display. It wears me out.
Okay, there is like an expression over here. Okay, but um the use of expression is not really required all the time when you answer. It is just um if you can, okay, if you can, so you can also consider, okay, but I encourage you to just use simple vocabulary first. Okay, there. So it says here children are not only expensive but time consuming as well. Okay, why do you think they are not only expensive but time consuming as well for children?
Okay. Children needs to be, as parents, needs to have attention teacher that as a parents, you need to taking care of regarding their, daily routine, something that you need to support with.
Mhm. Okay, as a parent, okay, we need, okay, to look, okay, after, okay, to look after our, okay,
Children.
and okay, okay, not just, okay, not just, okay, here, this is the first sentence. Okay, so you can use the word, okay, to look after, okay, to look after.
Okay.
Okay, our children. Okay, or you can also say, as parents, we need to attend. Okay, to attend. Okay, to our children. Okay, to attend to, okay, to attend to, or the most common, as a parent, we need to take care, okay, to take care of our children. Okay, so if you are very familiar with to take care of, okay, so you can use that. Okay, so this is one way to remind you of some words that you can use when answering this kind of question. Okay, to take care. As a parent, we need to take care of our children all the time. Okay, there you go. All right. Okay, next. Okay, do you have any question on that part?
None, teacher, but I need to improve.
It's okay. The more you will attend class, okay, you will adjust to it. Okay. Yeah, this
Okay.
is the adjustment period. Okay. This time I will ask the question and you can give me okay an answer. So it could be two sentence, three sentence, or four sentence answer. So it's up to you. Okay. Okay. So just be comfortable answering. Who is the busiest in your family?
Um, at this time, teacher, as a circle of five, I mean, as a family of five here in the house, I will consider that my husband is the busiest man in the house.
Mhm.
He did cooking every day, all the house chores, also taking care of the kids
Wow.
while am I on my work.
Okay. So your husband is working from home.
He's working 6 hours a day,
Mm.
so it would be like a half day for the day. So he has more time at home than myself.
Wow. Okay. You are working 8 hours.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. There you go. So it's your husband. Next, number two. Do you have enough time to do what you want? Why or why not?
Um, when coming home, when coming home after work, that would be the time that I could reconsider my me time me time because when I'm coming home, almost of the work has been done with my husband.
Okay. All right. That is good. When you come home, okay, everything is prepared. Okay. Your husband already, okay, finish the household chores for you. Okay. Okay. So at least, right? You still have time, okay, to do what you want. Maybe you want to relax or you need to to sit for a while so you can.
Aldrin is laughing at me, teacher, because oh my.
Okay. There
Mm.
you go. All right. Next, number three. How do you
How do
spend
you
your
spend
free
your
time?
free time?
Yeah, your free time.
My free time I will be consider is all alone with me, all by myself. I will consider listening to that's the mo listening to the most not most like special special intentional preacher who can encourage my spiritual. Even I'll most listen to music where I could praise and worship more on spiritual beneficial for myself. That would be the free time that I consider as of this moment. Aside from that, going outside with friends, none.
Me too. I don't do that anymore, okay, because I'm very
Yeah.
busy also with my okay job. Yeah. Okay. And I'm scared to go out by this time because Philippines is no longer that safe. Okay, especially
Oh,
today. Yeah, because I'm in Zamboanga, I'm in Mindanao, and it is really different here. Just the past few weeks there are shooting incidents.
oh,
You're just walking outside and someone will pass and shoot you with a gun.
oh.
Okay, it's like every day there's like that, so it's really scary to go out. So it's better to stay at home. Okay.
Sad to hear that news, teacher.
Yeah, you are right. Okay. So that is why sometimes we need to adjust, okay, what we need to do during our free time. Okay. There you go. All right. For the word free time, okay, sometimes people will also use leisure time. Okay.
Leisure. Okay, leisure
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, sometimes they will not ask you,
Leisure.
what do you do on your free time? They will ask you, what do you like to do during your leisure time? Okay, now you know that leisure is just the same with that one. Okay, there you go. Next. Okay, number four.
If you okay, if your boss asks you to work overtime, would you agree? In my experience at work, it depends. As I have children at home, I mostly advise my boss or ahead of time that overtime is not required for myself. But if it is required for my job, that needs, because I'm working in recruitment, if it is required for my job, especially weekend, then I would agree.
Okay, there you go. So that's like, okay, that's how you consider it. Okay, if you need to have the overtime. Okay, but there's the overtime pay in Qatar, right?
Yes, teacher, but in my case, something, no, not no,
Oh.
none.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Same in the Philippines. There are companies, they will not pay the overtime. Okay. Next, number five.
Do you usually come home late or early? Why?
Mhm.
Um, I used to I used to make my work plan ahead and have a notes what would be done for the day. So for me to come early as a mother, but coming late it would be not most of the time. In case only if there's an urgent one. But
Mhm.
most of the time I put my extra effort to come home early and be on time at home.
Okay, there you go. While you talk, I think we found your strength. Okay, you have a strength, Mildred. Okay, when giving your answer, because as you noticed, okay, every time there is a question, it's very rare that you will give, the direct answer. You always have your introduction. Okay, that is really good. Okay, that is really a plus point. Okay, in IELTS, you give your introduction. So later I will tell you what is that. But you have it with you already. That is one strength I saw. Okay, in you. Okay, next. Okay, here number six.
What do you think are busier, kids or adults?
Okay, so who do you think?
I think in this kind of situation, I have three kids with me. The most busier time is for the little ones, the toddlers, because I
Mm-hmm.
need more attention or more responsibility to provide for her. But for the other two, none, because they can manage their own.
Okay, there you go. That is right. Okay, but who do you think is busier? Okay, is it the kids or adults?
As notice teacher, it would be the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Adults less they have less what they call this, less terms of responsibilities. In terms of guidance, yeah, guidance is more, yes,
Mm-hmm.
but busier, I think. This one I need to roadmap.
Okay, yeah. So busier
In terms of
maybe with,
project teachers, they have more. They are
Mhm.
more busy. They are
Okay.
more busy in terms of school activities and most school responsibility. They are more busy than kids. Kids is only for playtime. That's what
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
think.
all right. Okay. So maybe kids here, you are referring to your kids who are studying, right?
Yes.
Okay. So in terms of task, they are very busy because they need to attend to their school, other extracurricular activities. Okay, extracurricular activities. Okay, projects. Okay, preparation for exams. Okay, and a lot more. Okay, there you go. All right, but for your kids, okay, so aside from attending creative writing with me, okay, what other extracurricular activities they do?
Um, they are homeschooler teachers, so most of the time, extracurricular, like after school, like they're doing swimming and swimming, and they have also some lessons with common. So my husband is quite busy for that, for sending them to this extracurricular school where it's quite far from us.
Okay, all right. Yeah, you were right. That is why they're very busy. Okay. I agree with you. At this point of time, kids who are studying are really the busiest. Okay. And it depends actually in the culture. Okay. All right. So let me give you an idea with this question. Okay. There is the word culture. Okay. When you say culture, it sometimes depends on where you are and what nationality you are. Okay. Like, for example, okay, the Chinese. Okay. The Chinese people, for the kids as early as 3 years old, they are very busy already. Okay. Because they are following a schedule. They will wake up, example, every day they will wake up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. They will go to school and they will have extracurricular activities. So they really have the schedule that they need to follow, and they will end up sleeping at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. at night. And they cannot break that. Okay, there you go. So this is a deeper explanation to this question. Okay, there you go. But I want you to consider first yourself, okay, your experience in answering this question. Okay, there you go. Next, number 7.
Which do you think is more important, making money or spending time with your family or friends? The most important is, there are two things that I need to do this one in emphasize. Spending time with family is the more important because it's quality time. Children are precious because their time is would be their time is would be one second. Paano ko to yan? Paano ko to yung emphasis, teacher? What I want to
Uh,
do as teacher is, children is important. Yung time ng children is very important kasi um, we cannot um, we cannot spend time when they are still young. But
mhm.
making money also is more important to support them while while do for their needs also, teacher. So that would be my
Okay.
in my mind, but I cannot explain well on this.
Yeah, I will
But I
fix.
need your
Okay.
help.
Okay, so it's making money, right? And spending time with your family. Okay, that is the two things. Okay, so okay, let's fix that one. Okay, between. Okay, what is that? Okay, okay, making money. Okay, between. Okay, maybe we can balance, right? Balance
Yes.
between making money. Okay, and spending time with my family. Okay. Um, at present, okay, it is really important that we know how to use connectors. Okay, there are
Okay.
what we call connectors in sentences. Okay, let me show you. At present, um, okay, at present, we need, okay, money. Okay, mm, our daily lives, and to, okay, and to spend and okay for the needs of our children, okay, in particular. Okay, here. So here's the first part of the sentence. Okay, your answer, please read.
I think we need to balance between making money and spending time with my... Ang second teacher, hindi ko ma... I think we need to balance between making money and spending time with my family. At present, we need money to spend in our daily lives and do spend for the needs of our children in particular. Okay, teacher.
Okay, there you go. So there's the balance, right? Because you cannot really choose between the two. So this is the safest answer you can give. Okay, so that is for the
Balance.
first part. Okay, so let's expand it. Okay, all right. Okay, okay. When you answer, it needs to be in all honesty. You
Yes.
are, yeah. So that is
I
really
can relate
important.
if there would be an honesty on this teacher.
Okay, you really need to be honest, right? At least we are really honest, okay, with our answer. Okay, and then you can continue with this. Okay, okay, I believe, okay, that okay, spending time with okay our kids. Okay, mm, very important. It okay. Then you need to break it down. You need to guide them as they grow up to be with them situations. Okay. Okay. Situations. Okay. Since they are still okay children. Okay. And then what did you say a while ago? When they grow up, okay, maybe their time and your time will not be okay, maybe when they grow up they will go to other countries, so maybe
I
away
will
from you.
miss the memories teacher. Like their memories being a child. Something like memory when the memories in a child we cannot go back there, I mean, how can I answer that?
Okay. I want to okay to create the best memory, okay, with them, okay, because okay, okay, here. All right, let me fix the word forever. Okay, so please read.
Okay. I think we need to balance between making money and spending time with my family. At present, one moment teacher. One moment teacher, my baby is here.
It's okay.
At, that is sometimes I cannot focus because I have little one.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. At present, we need money to spend in our daily lives and to spend for the needs of our children in particular. I believe that spending time with our kids is very important. We need to guide them as they grow up, to be with them in all situations since they are still children. I want to create the best memory with them because they are not kids forever. Yeah, ito
Okay.
teacher.
You were right. So that is a good answer. Okay. Very very simple, okay, but the thought is really good. Okay. All right. Because and you are, very honest with your answer. Okay. You are relating it to your experience. Okay, next. Number 8.
What's a typical example of how you waste time?
Okay.
Waste time. Okay.
Yeah, what is a typical example?
Time is precious. Wasting time is not my... time for time is precious and time is so important. Wasting time is not my not my not my
Okay.
I mean, paano to sagutin teacher?
Okay. Yeah, you were right. That is very nice, a start, okay, for the answer. Time is
Precious.
precious. And then what is the next sentence you said?
Wasting time is not my...
Okay. Wasting time. Okay. Okay, or you can paraphrase that, okay, and say time is precious. I don't waste any of my time. Okay, I use, okay, my time in a productive way. Okay, there. Productive way. Okay, please read.
Time is precious. I don't waste any of my time. I use my time in a productive way. Okay. At
Okay.
least I have an idea, teacher. I will extend this one once I have, along the way.
Yeah, okay, there you go. All right. So when you say productive way, so even though you will sleep, okay? Because they say, "Oh, you sleep you slept whole day." Okay, you've wasted your time. Okay. If you slept, okay, in that morning or in that afternoon, for an hour or 2 hours, that is not actually waste of time because it's good for your health, right? When you sleep. Okay. This question, an example of wasting, okay, time is that, you will just sit down. In the Philippines, there are women, there are wives, okay, in a barangay. They will go out early in the morning, right? And they will talk to their neighbors against another neighbor like that. Okay, that is really common in the Philippines, right? So and then later on they will go to the barangay captain because okay, someone complained about them. Okay, something like that. So that is waste of time, right? Imagine you will wake up in the morning and then you will already talk to your neighbor about your other neighbor. So that is really a waste of time. That is not productive. Okay, but if you sleep, okay, in the morning, and then it gave you because it is a good help for your body to rest when you sleep, so that is still productive, okay, in a healthy way. Okay, or when you play video games, for example, for 2 hours, okay, and then while you're playing video games you are earning. Okay, because there are players, they can earn in video games, like my cousin. When he play video games, he is earning. So that is, spending time in a productive way because he is earning. Okay, there. So that is the essence of that question. Okay, next, number 9.
Who do you think are busier these days? Men or women?
Okay, in general.
In general. Okay. Men would be the head of the family, so I consider that in general, most men are more busier than women.
Okay, there you go. Very nice answer. Okay, that is really the answer. Okay, if you chose it to be men, okay, but if you chose it to be women, okay. Okay, there are two answers for that. Since you chose men, it's correct. Okay.
Mm.
But if you chose it to be the women, okay, so your answer, of course, you need to support your answer. Okay. If you will say, for me, in my opinion, it's the women, okay, who are busier than men in general, because at present, most women, okay, are not purely housewives, but they also work. In the morning, they will work, and at night, they will go home and attend to their family. And in the morning, they will wake up again. They will wake up at 5 to prepare for breakfast and to prepare for their child's school. Okay, it's something like that. So other people will answer like that. Okay, but that since that is your answer, so I want you to hold on that. Okay, it's the men. Okay, there you go. All right. So do you have any question on this part?
Um, no, teacher, only to improve the roadmap of how I answer these questions,
Okay,
how I
yeah.
arrange or reorganize my sentence.
Yeah. As we go on, other questions will maybe in the future, other questions will not be that difficult for you because other questions are related to each other. Okay. That is why it will not be hard or difficult anymore. But if you are just starting, okay, it will really be a little, difficult to organize your thought. Okay. But
Yes.
yeah, you will sometimes be shocked, right? Okay, you don't know what to say. Okay, there you go. Yeah. All right. So here is an example of a conversation. Okay. Yeah. So here, okay, we will read. Okay, it is just like, okay, this is me and this is you. Okay? So it's like both of us are talking, okay, while reading. Okay, this is a conversation. Okay, let's start. So the question is, why do you think, okay, who do you think are busier these days, men or women? Okay, so both of them are talking. Okay, I will start. As always, men are busier than women are.
What? How can you say that?
Maybe at one time, a woman's work is never done, was true. But these days, a woman can do all of her housework in a few hours and have lots of leisure time to shop and meet her friends before her husband and children get home. I wish I had life that easy.
You are not a woman, and it's obvious you don't know what you are talking about.
Obviously, I'm not female because this is a male. But that doesn't mean that I'm ignorant.
The modern woman has to get up early in the morning, fix breakfast for her family, get her children ready for school, get herself dressed, go to work, spend a hard time on the job, come home, help kids with homework, do the homework, prepare supper, do the dishes, put the kids to bed, finish my work that she has taken home with her from the office, deal with husband's needs, and then finally go to sleep. And then early the next day, she starts the routine all over again.
Nevertheless, I spend far more time at work than my wife does. Even after hours, I have to meet with clients to further the company's interest.
You mean you go to fancy restaurant and expensive bars instead of going home and helping your wife? No, no,
It
no
may
question. Helping your wife. Okay.
it may seem like fun to an outsider, but it is actually very stressful. I really just want to be at home.
Once a man's done with work, he's done. But a woman has to maintain two jobs, one at home and one outside the house. So no wonder she gets old so fast.
Oh, come on. Women outlive men by several years. I'm convinced that the hard work shortens men's lives, and the women get to save their energy and live longer.
No, but maybe women are so busy they aren't able to drink or smoke or overeat the way men do. It's those activities which kill them off, not the work.
Okay, there you go. So as you can see, it's a man and a woman talking to each other. And each of them, they have their own opinion about this answer. Okay, there you go. All right, now you have an idea. What is this all about? Okay, through their conversation. Okay, so we are done reading. Okay, do you have any reaction to what they've said?
Mm, so far, teacher, none, but this would be a very conversational conversational sentence, expounding their, own thoughts. And that would be, how to express in more detail about their daily lives and their opinion.
Yeah, that we can consider also. Okay, because all of us we have our opinion and we can also consider their own their
Yes.
opinion as well. Okay, yeah. This is to give us an example about I mean idea as to who is busier. Is it the men or the women? But it depends on you. and it
Mm.
depends how you will support your answer. Okay, so there's no right or wrong here. Okay,
Mm.
there you go. All right. Okay, there. So what did you observe? What did you observe as you look and read the questions and then give your answer? Okay. Yeah, what do you feel? Are you nervous with the questions or
No,
just normal?
normal, but you need to expound things why in support to your idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you are right. You really need to be familiar, okay, with the
Mm.
questions, with the topic. Okay, that
Yes.
is, yeah.
Because if you will read the questions, but if you cannot organize your thoughts, you will miss something. Though you have thoughts, but it's hard for you to connect. That will be it will not it will be hard for you to explain. You will just come up two words to connect those things. So that would be things that I need to improve.
Mhm. Yeah, you were right. Okay. All right. So that is why there are times that I really need to type, okay, the sentences on the chat box. Okay. You can read that later and try to
Mm.
see. Okay. Um, all right. As to how you are going to create, okay, sentences. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Now, if you have questions with the grammar, okay, for grammar, here, okay, I will copy and paste this sentence. Okay. I don't waste any of my time. Okay. I want you to look at the word any. Okay. All right. The word any. I don't. This sentence is what we called a negative sentence.
Mm.
Okay. We consider it to be negative sentence. If it's a negative sentence, then you can use the word any. Any, we can only use any if it's a question, if it's a negative or it's a negative sentence. For example, is there any, okay, is there any book on your table? Okay, there. Is there any book on your table? It's a question, so we can use the word any. Okay. If your answer is a negative, okay, so we can say there, okay, there isn't any book on my table. Okay. Still any because your answer is negative. It's a negative sentence. Is not, isn't. But if your sentence is positive, okay, do not use any anymore. Okay, but you will use now some. There is, okay, there, okay, there is, okay, or there are some books. Okay, 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 or yeah, there are some books in on my table. Okay, so this is one grammar rule I want you to remember. Okay, there you go. So any question and negative
Negative.
sentence,
Mm.
but if it is some, it is positive, so you can use the
Some,
word some.
some.
Okay, yeah. So this is one of the common rules, okay, that you need to really consider when creating your sentence. Okay, yeah. So let's try to practice. Okay, if I ask you, are there any people inside the room? Inside the next room, maybe? Are there any people, okay, in the next room?
Yes, teacher, there are some people inside my room or in the
Oh,
other room.
yeah, because it's a yes, so you use the word some.
Some.
Okay, what if there is none?
Uh, there isn't any people inside the room.
Okay, so you can say there aren't.
Either
There
aren't.
aren't.
Okay.
Okay,
There
there
aren't.
you go. Yeah, all right. So take note of that. So during class, if we have the opportunity also, we will add a little grammar, okay, when you
Okay.
construct sentence, because that is really important. Okay? So today it's about the any and some. Okay? There you go. What is the busiest day for you? What is the busiest day for you? Is it Monday? Sunday? Yeah.
Sunday is the first day in the office, so I consider that Sunday would be my busiest day.
Okay, there you go. It's Sunday. Oh, so the first day of the office there is Sunday. Oh,
Yes.
wow. Because in the Philippines it's Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here in Middle East, different. Friday and Saturday would be the weekend, and Sunday would be the first day of the week.
Wow. Oh, that is my first time to know about that. Yeah, that is why in the Philippines there is a misconception. People thought that the first day of the week is Monday. Okay.
Mhm.
But when you look at the calendar, the first day of the week is Sunday. Okay,
Mm.
followed by Monday, right? Oh, see, Philippines is not following. Okay, there you go. It's not following the calendar. Okay, so it's the busiest day for you. Okay. What if you will plan for, family day. Okay. What usually is your family day for in a week?
Family day for us would be Saturday, like this day.
Mhm.
Friday would be our church day, our service day. That's why it's the one day that we will dedicate to the Lord. So
Oh.
most of the time we are intact in the house for in Saturdays.
Mhm. Okay, there you go. So you are at home. Okay.
Yes,
So you spend your family day at home.
at home.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that is why okay, every Saturday, okay, you can say everyone is at home. Okay, there. Okay, yeah. Every day, okay, everyone is at home. Okay, yeah. So you've used the word intact, right? Usually the word intact, we can only use that if you are referring to something, yeah, to a thing. Okay, there. But if these are people, okay, usually we do not use the word intact, but you can simply say like everyone is at home. Okay, let's try to look what other words we can use aside from intact. Okay, synonym.
Complete.
Yeah, complete. Okay, so complete. Okay, is for people. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. So that is okay. So you can say we are complete. Okay, at home. We are complete at home. Okay. There you go. So you can use the word complete or the entire family is at home. Okay. The entire family is at home. Okay, there you go. All right. So sometimes okay, there are homonyms. Okay, words are sometimes homonyms. We can use them in sentences differently. Okay, depending on the sentence, and sometimes they may be the same. These words may be the same, but we need to look at the subject. Okay, we need to look at the subject of the sentence for us to see what word you need to use. For example, the word new and young. Okay. New and young are the same. Okay, they are synonym. But new, you can use it if you are referring to something like new toys. Okay, but you will not say new, okay, um, new boy, okay, or new girl. That's different meaning already, right? But if it's
Mm.
a person, you can say young boy, young girl. Okay, there you go. And you cannot say young toys, young young car. Okay, so that could not be, but they are just the same. Okay, there you go. All right, do you have any question?
Non-teacher, but very informative for me.
Yeah, so we need to make it slowly. Okay, because later when you go to IELTS, it's a little difficult. Okay, it's a little difficult. Okay, because we need to follow certain rules. Okay, in IELTS. Okay, yeah. So we will continue tomorrow at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Qatar time.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Mildred. Okay, so take
Okay,
note of
teacher.
everything we learned today.
Okay.
See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
See you tomorrow, teacher. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Thank you.